So, yesterday was the 54th straight consecutive day of protesting in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, over the police murder of Andrew Brown Jr. And day 54, folks. I mean, what a day, right? So the march was relatively standard. It was Sunday. Typically on Sunday, we go to Andrew's house. And, we have a little bit of a moment of silence, and then we move on. And so we were leaving downtown, and I got a bunch of footage. But I didn't post any of it from this all the way to Andrew's house, all the way to back, because there were so many things going on. I was recording a lot. And then there was an incident that occurred, and once an incident starts occurring, I don't want to focus on, there's a car over there, let me post on Twitter, right? Like, I don't want to be that person. Oh, there's a car running through the crowd. Oh. Right, let me call for pizza. Like, I'm not doing that kind of shit. So, if shit starts to go down, I just stop posting on Twitter until I get home. So, please understand, if I stop posting on Twitter until I get home, it's because something happened that is going to require more time and energy than I have while I'm at the protest. And so, I want to be very clear about that. So, what we did was we decided to take an intersection. I got a nice little photo here of a good sign. Andrew Womble, I too carry myself with the confidence of a mediocre white male. Very, very delicious sign there. So, we took the intersection at the CVS. I want to remind everyone that a racist works at that CVS. I forget her fucking name, but she was the one who set up a GoFundMe for Lisa O'Quinn when they hit 3 protesters. More specifically, when cops let them do it. But either way, so we took this intersection for about 20 minutes or so. And afterward, what we decided to do was we decided to line up. This isn't technically out of order, but this is a better showcase. So what we decided to do was line up on the yellow line. And the reason I did that side camera is because I wanted to get like a tall picture. But then, so we lined up. I don't know what that sign is all about. I'm just saying I don't endorse that. But anyway, so we line up and we all march a little slowly on the yellow line. And what this does is, now I want to keep in mind, normally when we occupy an intersection, the police tell us to fuck off after around 20 minutes. So what we decided to do was we decided to fuck off before they told us to fuck off, so that they didn't get the satisfaction of telling us to fuck off. And then when we fucked off, we decided to walk on the yellow line so that we could take as long as possible. And so slightly before we got to this part, one of these sheriff's deputies or whatever the fuck was trying to be a little cute. So let me just play this clip here.
Take that vest off! Take that gun off! Take that walkie-talkie off!
I want to be very clear. This bitch specifically has been here for a while. Right? I'm just letting you know, this bitch has been here like almost every single day. She gets super close, and she loves to do this and waves and says this. She's such a sarcastic bitch. Now, if she weren't a cop, man, this bitch would be my best friend. We'd get drunk on Saturday nights. But instead, she's trying to kill my bitch ass. So that's a problem. Right? Like, she's not doing her job. Let's assume a car comes cratering through. Is her standing there outside of the car going to do anything? No. The fucking cops should not be outside of the vehicles, in my estimation, because why even have the vehicles? I mean, if you're in the vehicle so that you could drive around if shit happens, right? Like, why the fuck? I don't know. That's my opinion. I also don't want to interact with police officers, right? But they know that, and so that's why they act like jackasses. So anyway, this is when the incident occurs. So now, I want to be very clear. On Friday, I covered this on Friday's recap. I guess that was on Saturday morning, but on Friday we had a car drive through the police line and almost hit us. Now, why didn't they hit us? Because they didn't know we were protesting. They drove through a line of police. No one stopped them until they got to the line of protesters, and they looked confused and scared. And then they stopped the car, and then we told them, we're protesting here, let us through. And the cops did nothing. They did nothing. And when we complained about it, the deputy chief laughed in our faces. Right? So Here we are 2 days later. Check this out. So you can see the car start to come out here, right? And as I see the car start to come out here, my camera's like, all right, I'm going to zoom in on the cops doing nothing, right? I'm going to zoom in on the motherfucking cops doing nothing, right? Look at that. They are literally conversing with each other. You see this? Look at their body language. This motherfucker's leaning against the goddamn, and he's like, what's up, bruh? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, just kidding. Like, look at this. Look at this. They're fucking around like little jackasses. So, I recognize the person in the car. They've been at a protest a couple times. I don't think that they're a threat in any capacity. That being said, they shouldn't have been allowed to be there. You know what I mean? They shouldn't have been allowed to be there, especially when the cops are back here sitting like jackasses.
Do your job! Do your job! Do your job! Do your job! Do your job!
So as you can see, they're just doing nothing. As you can see, there is a car trying to get through, and they're doing nothing. They're just sitting there staring. But it gets worse, folks. So what I decide to do is I play traffic cop. So I go up to the car, I ask them where they need to go, because no one else was doing it. The cops surely weren't doing it, right? Am I going to get paid overtime by Elizabeth City? Probably not. So I go up to the car, I say, hey, where do you need to go? And I make space for them, and I tell everyone to let them through. And then once I do that, right, I let them through. And then I notice a couple of people are going up there to talk to the cops about why they didn't do anything. So I run up there, catch up, and then we have this gem of an interaction. Now, again, I want to remind everyone that the Elizabeth City Police Department Deputy Chief James Evans said, I can bring up the video, that all of his officers are clearly identifiable. That's what he said. In fact, you know what? You know what? Let's get up the video. Let's do it. What was that? On fucking... That was day 50, right? Day 50? Okay. Let me get that real quick. All right. So, on day 50, here's the deputy chief of the Elizabeth City Police Department.
Right, okay.
We have names. It's on his shirt.
Right, okay. That doesn't help me, though. If I'm in a situation where a cop is doing something, yeah,
that is the official response of Elizabeth City Police Department. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Just ask him his name and he'll tell you. That's what the deputy chief told me. Listen.
Where a cop is doing something, yeah, that I've asked officers their names and they've not answered me before. So that doesn't help. If your official answer is that if I ask an officer they will immediately identify themselves, then I will take that. Hello? Hello? Okay. Okay. Is that your official answer?
My official answer is my officer had the name tags on. So
your official answer is that if an officer is wearing this vest, like a Halloween costume, for no reason, that they can just be unidentified.
All right.
Is that...
So again, but I want to, before I asked him for the official answer, I want to be very clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So let's see.
Hi, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Do you have a name?
What's your name?
Do you have a name? What's your name? Do you have a name, bud?
Okay, what's your flag? Okay, so that was really awesome.
What?
Did he give you a name?
Unmarked car, by the way. Unmarked car, by the way. Isn't that interesting? So this person was a sheriff's deputy. So technically, what Deputy Dumbfuck Jimmy Evans said doesn't apply to the sheriff because he only he's only the boss of ECPD, right? All right, cool. Let's go see if the ECPD officers identified themselves.
They won't tell us their names. That's what I'm doing. All right, so.
Would you mind identifying yourself, officer? Yes or no question. Do you mind? Yes or no? What's that tattoo?
No, we were.
Ooh, I got it. Don't worry.
I'm sorry.
What's that tattoo?
What's that tat? And then he hides the tat. I'm sorry. This is my element. Like, I love picking apart random shit to make cops uncomfortable. But again, Deputy Dumbfuck, right? Reminder, a couple days ago, Deputy Dumbfuck.
Just ask
Yeah.
him his name, he'll tell you.
Something.
Recording though. So just ask
Yeah.
him his name, he'll tell you.
What's that tattoo?
No, we were.
Ooh, I got it. Don't worry. I already got a picture of it.
However. Okay. Well,
I just want to remind everyone that Deputy Dumbfuck Jimmy Evans said that his officers would identify themselves if asked. There is no identification on this officer, as you can see.
Now, you can see the little, like, laminate here. That's where ID would normally be. I'm just throwing that out there. This is where the ID would normally be, because the vest goes over the uniform, and therefore you would put additional identification on in the vest. That was removed. Completely unidentifiable. Though there might be identities on that paperwork over there. Let's see. What do you got over there? Anything yummy? No? I already got the picture. I already got it. It's all good. You don't need to hide it, because I already got a picture. Alright, so I actually looked into that a little bit. There's nothing really super useful on it. But, either way, let's go see. Alright, 2 of them didn't identify themselves. Let's see. 3rd time's the charm?
Yep, no, we're going over there next. Don't worry. Would you mind identifying yourself, officer? Would you mind identifying yourself?
is there a problem with identifying yourself?
Now, as you can see, he is wearing the uniform. No visible name tag. No visible name tag. You know what that signals to me? He took the name tag off.
Would you mind identifying yourself, officer?
Well, I guess us and Avens are going to have a lot to talk about tomorrow.
What's that paperwork say over there, officer? Anything good over there? Anything good, officer? No? No identities? Your boss said that if I asked you for your identity that you would comply. Are you not listening to your boss?
You're fired.
Are you not going to listen to your boss? No, you don't listen to your boss? Are you a lone wolf? Are you a vigilante? You don't listen to your boss? What's your name, officer? What's your name? Do you have a name? Is it drone number 43969? What's your name, bud?
Look at him,
got a
like,
problem?
brush up against the car like he's about to open the door and do something. Look at this. This guy's like, I'm going to try to scare him. Maybe I'll open the door. Check this out.
Phone number 43969. What's your name, bud? You got a problem? What are you doing? What is that? What are you doing? What are you, like, you're getting all close to the window. What is that? Are you trying to do something? Are you thinking about doing something? Do I scare you? Because you don't scare me. I'm just letting you know that right now. I don't think you scare anybody. Maybe you'd scare your barber or something, because that haircut, my God. Lord have motherfucking mercy. What do you got in there? Anything good? Is that a lunchbox? What's for lunch, bud? Got a sandwich in there? Ham and cheese? Or are you the ham and cheese? You look like ham and cheese. All right, you have a great day, officer. We're going to make sure that we get your name, so you don't want to identify.
So, okay, now, this is all that I posted in the Twitter thread. I want to be very clear. There's a little bit more that occurred afterward, and I don't want to give away all the details of this quite yet. But more things did occur after that interaction, so I want to play a little bit of that. And the reason I didn't post it on Twitter is because, you know, I didn't feel like going through it all. But what we did afterward, we had an interaction with, and I should have posted this, honestly, but. So here we have an interaction. That's ham and cheese. And then we see Lieutenant Dumbfuck Daryl.
Buddy, buddy! Buddy! Buddy, buddy, buddy! Buddy, buddy, buddy! Yo, yo, yo! Felton! Hello!
So, we're asking him for his assistance. People are literally screaming, help. This is Lieutenant Daryl Felton, right? Watch him speed up.
No? Nothing? Come on, Daryl!
Watch him speed up.
Bud?
Look at that, see?
I got an inquiry!
So he's speeding up, he's fucking off, right? And then they all fuck off. But what we decide to do is we decide to follow them. And then so we run into this guy. This is Jay Butts. And then we run into Lieutenant Jay Judge. Now, this guy we have a conversation with, as you can see the ticker. We have a conversation with this guy for a while. There's a part where he drops these sunglasses. Let me look for it, because that part was really funny. Hold up. He also has a thin blue line tattoo. Check that out if you can. There we go. Look at that thin blue line tattoo. You can tell it was not originally a thin blue line tattoo, and then he added the thin blue line, and that's embarrassing. Let me look for the part where he dropped his sunglasses, because that's hilarious. God damn it. The problem is this video is so long, I can't. Oh. So anyway, we ask him a bunch of questions. He doesn't respond with anything other than many people are saying we have good evidence. Many people are saying, and then they fuck off. And I'm trying to find the part where he drops his sunglasses because it was so goddamn hilarious. But maybe I'll get that later. I don't know. He drops his sunglasses. Then this guy like walks out. So we're talking. All right, we try to walk into the police department, and then we run into him as he's trying to run in through the back door. And then, like, so we're talking to him for a good amount of time. And then it's like, this guy just, what the hell is going on? Like, this guy just marches out. He's like, what's going on here? I'm just going to. And now, if you notice, by the way, I zoomed in on it at one point. But if you notice, this guy's got thin blue line wristbands. You see that shit? Thin blue line wristbands. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing that? These motherfuckers are dumb as hell. Like, I'm telling you, man, these motherfuckers are dumb as hell. Like, they're so stupid. Like, they're just so goddamn stupid, right? Like, I'm really just like, where did this guy, like, does anyone know, like, you know, like, I think he dropped him close to the end of the interaction because he was getting nervous, right? Just looking for the part. There we go. There we go. Check this out. Check this out.
Moving away from an intersection.
Okay.
While
No, the audio doesn't need to be on. All right, so look at this. Oh, yo. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Interesting.
Okay.
this is some large.
Yeah, no, this guy just answers questions as vaguely as possible. Yeah, we have very good evidence. What does that mean?
I'm saying,
I don't know.
okay, so this, I'm trying to there.
Was addressed today.
I'm just like, what is this shit, man? Like, I'm so like, I just like, look at him. He's so like stressed and nervous, and it's hilarious. And you can tell people are calling him like, yo, where are you? Because keep in mind, like, we went to the back of the police station and like, right? And then like, he was trying to go inside to do work, and then he couldn't because we were questioning him. So people kept calling him, and then he drops his fucking sunglasses. Like, what a little prick. Fuck you, Judge. Go fuck yourself. You're a prick. You're a loser, and you're not helpful to anyone. You're honestly just a piece of garbage. So anyway, I'm going to edit all of this into a nice compilation, and then I'm going to present it to the Elizabeth City Police Department today, and I'll let you know how that goes. But again, this kind of shit is just ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so stupid. Like, there is no possible interpretation of any of this that makes the police look good. It's horrifying. It's horrifying. And again, right, I want to remind everyone, Deputy Dumb Fuck Shit Fuck for Brains Asshole, check this out.
Where a cop is doing something. Yeah, cop is doing something. Something.
His name he'll tell you. His name he'll tell you. So just
Yeah.
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 his name he'll tell you.
Isn't that interesting? Really makes you think, huh? Really makes you think?